Christians strike back. So, in the Seattle C.H.O.P zone, if you guys recall, there was a zone in Seattle where citizens have taken over. People are just generally upset with pretty much everything. It's not about police brutality. They're just angry that they're cooped up. They're angry that they don't have jobs. They're angry that they're white. They're angry that they don't make millions of dollars. They're angry that people are hungry. They're angry that there's actually police out there to enforce the laws. They're angry that they just can't get away with anything. So these people formed a little zone. They actually built walls around it. The same people that do not want walls to allow illegal immigrants in built walls to keep other people out. That place was torn down. The C.H.O.P zone was torn down and was eradicated. So, recently a pastor, his name was Sean Foyt. He has been staging these things called Let Us Worship rallies, and he's been going around the West Coast. He was recently in Portland. He went to the C.H.O.P zone. He set up a band. He hired private security, so he had bodyguards around him. And these guys played in this park. It was called Cal Anderson Park. And they just had a great time on Monday evening. They're singing songs. Hillsong. Hundreds, if not thousands, of people gathered. I'll try to put up some video, but I've got a couple pictures of it. Not only that, but there's like a little river or something nearby. People were giving themselves to the Lord, but they were also, some were getting baptized in this river. Amazing, refreshing. It just kind of re-energized people, but don't worry. Amongst all that, there was some, well, let's say, cantankerous people were about. Who? Well, apparently, according to Sean, some white Antifa activists showed up. They were yelling and cursing at him, including the black pastors that were also there with Sean. Not only that, some people apparently were brandishing knives. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if they got a little Swiss Army knife and they're pulling it out and they're looking at him. Oh, darn you, you Christian. Got my corkscrew here. Anyway, they're threatening people. Not only that, some Satanists apparently showed up. Now, I don't know where all these people are coming from, and I don't have any video of the Satanists, but apparently they marched through the crowd yelling, "Hail Satan." Now, I have a picture here of one guy actually holding up a sign that says, "Hail Satan." This is mind-boggling to me. Absolutely mind-boggling. 20 years ago, it was, I mean, if you were, let's say, homosexual, you kept that stuff to yourself, right? Because you were afraid of being a social outcast, a pariah, whatever, being discriminated against. You could be fired from your job. Now, there seems to be more understanding about it. Obviously, we're more open to the idea of people being gay. We're more accepting and loving and everything else. Okay, I don't want to get into the weeds there. But the point is, now you've got individuals just boldly coming out saying, "Hey, hail Satan." I can't even conceive that we've reached this point where Satanists are now coming out of the woodwork. This is, to me, this is almost like waving a sign that says, "Hey, I'm a pedophile." Are we almost there where we're going to start marching for pedophiles and child molesters? Because we know there's lots of them in their little hidey holes everywhere else. Okay, they've dug in. We know lots of people are like that. They have those inclinations, but they're hiding, right? Nobody's going to come out and say, "Hey, I'm a pedophile, I'm a child molester." To me, coming out and saying "Hail Satan" is the same way, and now we are here. Now, we look at this guy, and he's dressed in black. He's got the tattoos up and down his arms. Now, I would like to point out that not everybody who dresses in black, hey, I like black, I wear black shirts. Not everybody dresses in black or has tattoo sleeves up and down the arm is a Satanist. There's lots of Christian worship leaders that have tattooed sleeves. However, if you are a Satanist, you likely dress all in black and have these tattoo tattoos all over you, going up your neck, piercings, because it's just very dark and macabre. And honestly, many of them have gone through probably some form of abuse. And so they just kind of have this darkness in their heart, this general unrest with society, with people in general. And we need to be cognizant of that. We look at this guy with this Hail Satan sign, standing I don't know how many yards away from people, just praising Jesus, and we look at him and we think, my gosh, come on, man. Some of you might want to yell at him. Some of you might want to punch him in the face or shove him or tell him to get out of here. But that's absolutely the wrong attitude to have, and I hope nobody said anything to him like, you're going to hell, man, because that only reinforces his belief that Christians are judgmental, they like to shame you, and they like to condemn everybody to hell. You cannot win this brother's heart by condemning him to hell. So I hope some of those people there, the Christians, reached out to him, maybe gave him a Bible. Even if they knew he'd throw that Bible in the trash, you just planted a seed. Just love that guy. Love him, because there are plenty of Satanists who have turned their lives over to Christ. So we got to give that guy a chance. But I am excited because I've been speaking in recent days. If you've looked at any of my other videos, specifically Portland, they were not just burning books, not just burning the United States flag, they were burning Bibles, which to me is just crossing the line. It's like raising a Hail Satan sign. So, to me, Portland was like the new Nineveh, that city of old that God asked Jonah to go to, where everybody was preaching terrible things, degradation, idolatry, and Jesus, or God, was ready to just wipe them off the earth. That's how I felt about Portland, and I would say, hey, look, we need a Jonah to go to Portland. And this pastor, Sean Foyt, he's been there. And now he's gone into Seattle. And he said, yeah, it was a scary scene because some people tried to rush the stage, which is why he had bodyguards around. Some of them knocked out the generators to their music or tried to damage his music equipment. But unperturbed, he and the crowd, they just continue to sing, and many gave their lives to the Lord. And this is absolutely what we need to see. Absolutely, we need Christians on the ground. We are soldiers for Christ. Remember, we have what? The breastplate of righteousness. We have the helmet of truth. We have the sword of the Spirit. We need to be on the ground, marching, making our presence known. Not shying away, not fearing that someone may yell at us or spit on us or come after us. We need to be there just like this man is. I'm in Virginia. I'm trying to do my part here. Let's praise this guy. Let's pray for him and his fellowship, that he makes it to other cities, that he touches and reaches more people. Let's pray for those people in Portland. Let's pray for those people in Seattle. Let's pray that Jesus touches their hearts, and some of these Antifa rioters, protesters, the people who are looting stores, the people that are hailing Satan, the people that are worshiping themselves, let's pray that Jesus finds them. Let's pray that a Christian shows them some kindness and touches their hearts, because some of them, they're just spoiled and immature. But many of them, like let's say the Canaanite children, the children of the Amalekites, they have been raised in a culture, in a home life that is just corrupt. That they've seen things, they've heard things that a child should not see. They've been raised in an unhealthy, dark environment. And it's no wonder that their heart is painted in such a way that Christ has not been revealed to them. They don't know kindness. they don't know love, and they're following something that's dark because they feel a belonging. We need to reach out to those people. I'm so glad this fellowship was there. I'm glad the Christians were on the ground. I'm glad they had a chance to strike back. Let's continue to support them. Guys, I love you. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, give me a share, give me a subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that you can be notified of any new videos I post. And let's continue to encourage one another. Pray for our enemies, pray for our friends, pray for our families, protesters, Portland, Seattle, everybody on the West Coast and all the cities that are in danger of this darkness, this literal darkness that's spreading across the land. Let's be the light, okay? Literally, let's be the light. Get on the ground, speak your mind, speak up for Jesus, just the way the people in China, in Nigeria, and all the really persecuted countries around the world. Pray for those soldiers, brothers and sisters. I love you. Have a blessed week.